perfect spring afternoon in Arlington, Texas. This is Choctaw Stadium, site of the XFL today as the Arlington Renegades look to put their stamp on a playoff spot, hosting the San Antonio Brahmas as Bob Stoops' team looks for a series sweep against San Antonio. No luck needed. This is the second consecutive matchup between these two teams. Hines Ward and his Brahmas in a desperate place, backed in the corner. They need a win, and they need it now. Here's a look at the standings. DC still undefeated, running away with the North. In Houston, the Roughnecks are the class of the South. That leaves Arlington and San Antonio as the two teams fighting over that second spot to make the playoffs. And that means they both need a win right now. We promise you all access. Let's go behind the scenes here on this XFL Sunday.
Arlington, right? We need some get back. They stole one from us last week. But remember what I said, man. Understand situational football, right? Protect our points. Special teams, you guys be special, right? And no turnovers. We do that, we walk out of here with a dub, all right? Just focus each play, what you got to do, one at a time, all right? Let's go out here and take what's ours. Let's get this done.
Clinch playoffs today. Here we go. Let's lock in. Team on three. 1, 2, 3.
And with that, we welcome to the broadcast booth Tom Hart alongside Greg McElroy. We've got Katie George and Cole Kublik down on the field. It's been a desperate week in San Antonio. They started two quarterbacks this season. They are both out with injury in a time where they need a win to still be in a position for the playoffs. They're going to hand it off to two guys who haven't taken a snap.
Yeah, Juwan Pass, an electric athlete, though, has drawn comparisons to Lamar Jackson and Kurt Benkert, a very talented guy that actually was under contract with the Houston Roughnecks. It just took him a while to get free from that, and now he has an opportunity to potentially play his way into a starting role for San Antonio.
For a better feel of this sense of urgency around San Antonio, let's get down to the sideline. Cole Kublik is with their head coach, Hines Ward.
Coach Ward, Tom mentioned backed into a corner here. How do you sort of get that sense of urgency out of your team today?
Well, you know, it's a little easier because we lost last week, against Arlington. So now it's a chance for us. We're still in the hunt. To us, today's a playoff game, and hopefully our guys go out there and respond.
Juwan Pass gets the start for you. Super talented. He replaced Lamar Jackson at Louisville. Give me something specific you saw from him this week that gives you confidence about what he can do for your team today.
Well, this week we went 2 minutes against ones-on-ones, and he went out there, held his own, drove us right down the field, put us in position to score some points. So he won my trust, and that's why he's getting the start today.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Katie?
Thanks, Cole. Coach Stoops, throughout your career, you've never played a team back-to-back weeks. How did that help or change your prep this week?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, definitely. So some of the things that work, you try and do them again, disguise them with motion, or you change up a little bit. Things that didn't work, you throw them out and try a few new things.
How do you plan to handle your quarterback rotation this afternoon?
Yeah, we intend fully, no matter how well one of them, Kyle's going to start, but we definitely, the third or fourth series, want to get Drew in. He deserves an opportunity. No one's really separated totally from one another, so they both deserve a chance.
Thank you. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Could be a quarterback carousel on both sides. Wouldn't be surprised if we see 4 different guys take snaps. These teams met last Sunday night in the Alamo Dome. It was a 12-10 Renegades win to put Arlington in position. Speaking of position, this is a different look on the kickoffs. Let's go down to Cole.
Brandon Rusnak with me on this kick cover team. Return team's 5 yards away from you to start this game. How does that change your approach?
I love it. Everything's happening so fast, so you got to think quickly and react and attack. So I love it. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, we are ready to go on this splendid Sunday afternoon with temperatures in the upper 70s here in Arlington. There is no coin flip. Arlington deferred. San Antonio will take the ball to start. Fred Brown back to receive. And you see the coverage team only 5 yards away, lined up at the 30 and 35-yard line. Ball taken at the 2-yard line. Brown fakes the reverse. Stumbled a bit, but he takes it out to the 34-yard line. Juwan Pass getting his first opportunity. Started at Louisville, ended his college career at Prairie View A&M. Puma, 30 collegiate games in those 2 stops. Season debut today.
And he has great athleticism, so if things break down, he can make something out of nothing.
Bad ball. Here we go. Vegas. Here we go.
San Antonio also down their starting running back, Caleb Balaj. picks up the torn Achilles in practice this week. So Jaquez Patrick gets his first starting opportunity and picks up 4 on his first carry. Johnson is their offensive coordinator. We'll let you listen into his play calls.
Hey, sit up. Hey, bad frog on Vegas, ready? Hey, bad frog.
Pass was a backup to Lamar Jackson in 2017.
Here we go. Wide. What's up?
Eventually suffered through some injuries before his time with the Cardinals was done. Back to the ground game. And that's going to leave 3rd and a short 2.
Yeah, 3 wide.
Yes. Go nickel.
Bravo plug, 1 stop.
Let's go 1 double. Good buff gum.
Hey, good buff on Omaha. Ready? Good buff.
Bad and good. Bad being to the left, good being to the right. All the animals are running.
Patrick again took a shot and searched for it. He ran right through the would-be tackle of Donald Payne to pick up the first down.
Excellent effort there from Patrick. You see just how powerful he is. Not there initially. The linebackers over the top, plays it well, but he gets beneath them, and the leverage that he creates carries the momentum forward enough for the conversion.
Betting total 33 today.
We go. Wide. What's up?
These teams have played 10 games behind. The unders hit 8 of them, and down goes pass. It's Will Clark with the sack. They called play action pass from the sideline. You could hear it, and that played out. And we have an injury on the offensive line. And this is a place, like many, offensively, San Antonio could not afford injuries. Maya Tahema.
You see on the right side, Clark working against the tight end, totally putting him on roller skates, swimming inside, and nothing that the athletic pass can do as he's dropped for the sack. Looks like Maya Tahema got rolled up, though, at the end of the play. Hopefully he'll be okay.
So they're already down 1 offensive lineman, down to their 3rd string quarterback. See if they can figure it out. We'll return in a moment.
The new XFL has arrived.
And it is here to stay.
1, 2, 3.
We're making it about her and him and them and you. It's a chance for everyone to be a part of something bigger.
Something that just might be more than football.
Come experience the XFL.
Don't wait. Get your single game tickets now at xfl.com/tickets.
The XFL is presented by Progressive. The right call to protect your home and car. Busy day at Choctaw Stadium today. The Renegades partnered with the Texas Elite Spartans, a local women's pro team, to host an on-field skills clinic. Networking event with Carol Stoops, wife of Bob Stoops, and other sports industry professionals. Meanwhile, on the San Antonio side, injuries a real concern. Both quarterbacks are out. Starting running back is out. 3 wide receivers down. Norman Price out. And now, starting offensive lineman is out. This is the lowest under we've seen in the XFL all season at 33. The lowest total, I should say. Last week, these two combined for 22 points. And incomplete as pass tried to swing it out to Landon Akers.
Are you showing your hand right there? You said the under. I mean, are you telling me that's the side you're on?
I don't mean to put... These two teams have played 10 games combined. The under is hit on 8 of the 10.
As you can see, favorites have fared very well. As you can also see, like you referenced, 2-8.
64 on Vegas, ready?
Here when looking at both Arlington and San Antonio, teams whose offenses have really struggled to gel here in the first half of the season.
Third and 14. Pass Able to find his running back Patrick, who gets taken down. Greg, I would also think that both coordinators, given the injury situation, would want to shorten this game, especially San Antonio.
Absolutely.
Hey, why you
just knowing the lack of availability. And both these teams really want to run the football. And that's who they are. That's in a perfect world how they were built. But when you look at San Antonio specifically, without Kalen Ballage, their top running back, and starting offensive line from training camp, all five guys have been lost for at least some or all of the season. So they have had a whole host of issues along the line of scrimmage.
Brad Wayne, the Aussie lefty, gives it away. Here's Joe Powell asking for a fair catch. A touchback will bring it all the way out to the 35-yard line. A net 12-yard gain after Wing put it in the end zone. Up Stoops told Katie we'll see both quarterbacks. This is Kyle Sloter, product of Northern Colorado.
11. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Hey, top. Middle. Hey, here we go, fellas. Here we go. Hey, you got gun, double left tight, Z fly, 18, Z crunch all on. Ready?
Renegades have scored 7 touchdowns as a team this season. Only 5 courtesy of the offense through 5 weeks. That's Devontae Payton in motion, takes the toss, and he gets taken down, blown up by Jordan Williams, leading tackler in the league.
Let's go. Wristband 48. Here we go. Plus Jam Brooks, alert ice Waco. Plus Jam Brooks, alert ice Waco.
F right, steer 3, F bubble on 1. Ready?
2nd and 14.
Here the F bubble will be down here in the slot, where he'll be able to go outside. They're going the other direction, straight after the motion.
Caleb Vander Esch is out there, and they try to run it and manage a yard. Davion Smith is the starting running back for the Renegades.
11 personnel. Let's go Okie Spy, one hole. Wristband 33.
Here we go. Hey, we got gun double left, Z short, 3 jet, Y bench, F divide, X dagger on 1. Ready?
What's a dagger?
Dagger is a deep middle, but it's going to be a knife through the middle of the field right here and wrap it right around right there. With this look, you have a middle safety. You probably don't want to be looking in that direction.
Play clock almost ran out, and it's almost picked. Fantastic break on the ball by Luke Barku.
Very well defended. Actually, a pretty good throw by Sloter. Moves a little bit, buys a little time, and fits it in a very tight window. Reference that safety that was kind of lurking and reading eyes. He jumped to the outside, which opened up things in the middle just a half second, but they couldn't reel it in. Well defended there by San Antonio.
So 3 and out for Arlington. Terrell Bonds back to receive this punt from Marquette King. This ball's going to carry. Taken in about the 18. punt from the former Raider King. Week 6 of the XFL season wraps up tomorrow night on ESPN2, and it's a big one. Houston travels to D.C. to take on the Defenders, 2 division leaders. Roughnecks 4-1, leading the South. Defenders a perfect 5-0, the only unbeaten team in the XFL.
It's going to be an excellent game tomorrow. 2 exciting offenses and 2 teams that can defend as well. It's going to be a great matchup.
From a passing quarterback, and tried to take off with it, but immediately got taken down by Devontae Lambert. It's a loss of 4.
A good play by Lambert, but right there looked like Puma was expecting his slot receiver to break out. The slot receiver against man, you got to run away. Instead, he sat it down as if it was a zone coverage. They just weren't on the same page.
Hey, 75 on Vegas, ready? Go ahead.
The backup left guard is Malcolm Bunch. He had the Lambert aside. It's T.J. Vasher for the first down. Pickup of 16.
Excellent throw by pass on the corner route. See how they bend that corner just in front of the safety, and he puts it right on the big body of Vasher, who goes at 6'6". Great catch and a nice conversion.
Vasher, undrafted free agent, signed with the Cowboys out of Texas Tech.
Bang it. You go. Hey, alert. Hey, good problem.
Hand off to the right. And not much going with the run game. Let me Rotimi the stop.
Stay nickel. Let's go Taze, left fig. Taze, left fig. Let's go bad apple. Taze, left fig, bad apple.
Hey, bad apple on Vegas, ready? Bad apple. Here we go, Vegas. Here we go. You go. Wide 80.
Renegades show blitz. Pass with his second completion. This is Landon Akers. And the former Cyclone gets taken down after pickup of 3.
Let's go left hash. Let's go bash right snug. 74 Dino switch float.
That's Jack Cole in the background in the hoodie on the right.
74 Dino switch float.
Hey, 74.
The big San Antonio starting quarterback.
Harry.
Got injured this week in practice. Same day in Elijah.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 5, pass delivers it on the money for first down to Akers. And he pinballs his way down to the 25.
Really nice route and timing here on the throw. You see the delayed angle route allows everything to kind of uncover. And another nice throw from pass. It feels like that completion to Vasher really got him going, and he's starting to settle in now.
Hey, Lloyd.
He's connected on 4 straight.
Here we go, Lloyd. Here we go.
John Hillman now running back.
Wide 80. What's that?
And all sorts of moves.
Come on, CD. Lloyd.
CDO KK, the left tackle.
False start, offense number 77. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Chris Boyd, our white hat today, out of the Pac-12. How frustrating if you're a quarterback.
So frustrating. Big play. You're right there in the red zone. Can't go backwards. Only makes the field goal more difficult. I wouldn't go on a hard count there. If I were the starter, knowing you have a little momentum and the defense is a little bit on their heels.
You go. Wide 80. What's that?
Pass keeps it himself, and he slides down after a pickup of 9.
This is one aspect of his game that he's going to be able to use throughout the course of the season. He's got great athleticism, a bit of a long strider. You see that end crash on the zone read. And he can take what would normally have been a 3-4 yard game with Jack Cohn. He can take it the distance.
G-Mac, I asked Jimmy Johnson, the Brahmas offensive coordinator before the game, how many design Q runs he had in. He said not many. We have to protect him.
You go.
Their banker
What's that?
just signed with San Antonio Thursday. He's their backup. And the pass on the run again. And he picks up another first down, and that's been the most dangerous aspect of their game. 19 yards over the last 2 QB1 runs.
Great job. Nothing there initially. Good protection against just a 3-man rush. Sees that hole on the left-hand side, and he gets vertical. Really good job overcoming that false start penalty that put him behind the sticks.
Hey, good apple on Vegas, ready?
What's good apple?
Good apple will be a little quick screen to the right. So it should be a quick, easy throw right here.
You go. 180. What's that?
That's Jaquez Patrick. And that's so easy. When the Rabbits got the gun, it's a loss of 2. Donald Payne, seemed to know what was coming.
Getting the ball out quick. Flutters just a hair. Just a poor job, though, by Alize Mack The tight end, you got to protect inside out. And that time, Payne went right around him for the negative play.
Lloyd, ready? Hey, Lloyd! Hey, Lloyd!
Empty backfield for Jawan Pass.
Hey, Lloyd! You go! 180! One time! Here we go, here we go.
And he didn't get the playoff.
Play of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
They looked up. It's right in front of him, right to the right.
What I love most is he said, "Who moved?" That was his first reaction.
Hey, second and 4 Vegas, ready?
Mechanics hasn't played in a while.
It sounds really basic for QB to find the play clock,
Hey, we go. Hey,
but obviously
Vegas,
something he
Vegas.
overlooked.
Yeah, something overlooked. Just lost track of time right there.
We go. 180. Watch it.
That's second down. That's Patrick with the reception. Is that something as a quarterback you walk into a new stadium, one of the first things you do?
It's the first thing your quarterback coach should do when you get on the field is point out where the play clock is. So it's right there. I mean, it's hard to miss, but there's a lot going on. It's hard to kind of keep everything compartmentalized when you haven't played in a while. He's so focused on execution
Hey, 64
that you can lose track of those things very quickly.
Hey, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
10th play of the drive.
Hey, we're going on the hot. Here we go. On the hot, we go.
Pressure from the edge. Man coverage and incomplete. Basher, the intended receiver. Cole, what do you got?
Kurt Banker down here coaching up with Hines Ward. It's almost like you guys have an extra coach on the field. What were you talking to him about?
Yeah, we just have some looks that we know we liked on film and setting up plays to set up others online, but I don't want to give you too much.
You've been here 2 days, though. How do you know everything going on?
It's not too hard of a system, and it's football, man.
Thanks, Kurt.
And odds are we see Banker fairly soon, even though he just came over and trained with Houston on Thursday.
Yeah, Hines told me before the game time he will play today.
John Parker Romo, 29-yard attempt. The under's looking real nice, Clark. 3-0.
Don't cash that ticket yet.
No,
hang in there.
Just looking nice. We'll be back after these messages and a word from your ABC station.
Back in Arlington with Donald Payne. Donald, that's the second series you've seen with Jawan Pass at quarterback, big body that can run. How does he change the game for them?
We knew it coming in that he most likely was going to be the guy, so we had some things coming in. We know he's a big guy. He's physical. He likes to run, so we got a few plays in there to stop him on the run. We let him get one right there, but, you know, we can definitely hone up on his 3-0 about to be in the first quarter. So we got to tone some things up, make sure he can't get out of the pocket anymore.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Now the question will be how many more series for Pass and how soon do we see Bankert, although looked like a pretty good drive for San Antonio.
Yeah, I don't think I'd get too far ahead of myself of playing both guys, because if Jawan Pass keeps playing like that, it's going to be a tough guy to put on the bench.
Matty Brown just joined this Arlington team, active for the first time. That's up to the 24. We've got Hines Ward mic'd up today.
Got a 2 shell right here. You might have it.
Something right here?
Yeah. Got it right there. God. Yeah, throw it up the bash. We got him. He throws it out of bounds. Field goal, field goal.
Hines Ward seen some stuff that his quarterback didn't recognize as early as he'd hoped.
Also would love to give your 6'6" receiver a chance at a jump ball instead of throwing it out of bounds.
Now Slaughter connects to the edge in South Canella. That's a gain of 3.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, hey, we got hop to gun, dual right, same 18, fill me on one, ready? Yeah. Hey, dual right, dual right.
They've got Smith as the running back. Got it up, picks up a couple. Jordan Williams, first man there. Jonathan Hayes, the OC.
11 personnel, 33 flip.
13, hey, 13. Here we go, here we go. Hey, here we go. You got gun double left, Z short, 3 jet, Y bench, F divide, X dagger on 1. Ready?
Same play that they ran last time. We get clear out, then wrap it right over the middle. Make sure you keep an eye on that safety lurking.
San Antonio almost got a pick last time. Bought some time, and it's incomplete. Here's Barco with the coverage again on the same play. Victor Bolden, the intended receiver, and a flag in the backfield.
Yeah, decline. Holding offense number 64. The penalties declined, and the result of the play is 4th down.
The veteran Brian Fulkers. Coles with Hines.
Coach, what you've seen from Juwan Pass so far, how's your opinion changed on playing both quarterbacks today?
We want to just play both and see if we can get any spark. Juwan missed a couple of easy throws right there, but, you know, going into it, I wanted to give him 2 series and then let Kurt come in and see what he can do.
Thanks for having my back.
No problem. Gotcha.
Cole, what happened?
Turn me around there. He said, you don't want your back to the field, buddy. Turn around. That's a TV and a football guy in one right there.
That's right. All day. Terrell Bynes from the 31. Great speed on the sideline. And Bynes stepped out of bounds. And there's a flag all the way back to the 29.
Flag down. I got to hold him right here. Down. I got to hold him.
Can you challenge that?
No. Oh, yeah, I can. But
challenge that? That's worth
what number?
That's
1. Hold him. Number 1.
Will, can we challenge that?
The return.
During the return, holding receiving team number 1. 10-yard penalty. It's 1st and 10. That's the end of the first quarter.
And you hear Hines Horn on the sideline. Can we challenge that? Can we challenge that? Discussing with the guys upstairs. You get 1 challenge per game, and you can challenge anything. You can challenge a penalty. You can challenge an obvious play. But that's one of the big differences here in the XFL versus other levels of football.
That's the end of the first quarter, and a tight one. Low scoring as we expected. The total 33, and we are humming it way below that. It's the end of the first quarter in Arlington. You're watching the XFL on ABC. Kurt Benkert played at Virginia and East Carolina, and he asked this week how many times has someone showed up to practice on Thursday, played Sunday. Oh, yeah, Baker Mayfield did that. Now, Kurt Benkert looking to do the same thing. Released by the Panthers in the 5th, claimed by the Rams in the 6th, game-winning drive against the Raiders this past December 8th. Benkert showed up in a trade with Houston for linebacker Drew Lewis.
Vegas, we're going.
4th different quarterback to take a snap for San Antonio in 6 games, and they try to run it with John Hillman. And find one.
Bankert's a really good player, too. I mean, just a gamer, guy that's spent quite a bit of time in the NFL, 4 years total, 3 with the Falcons and 1 with the Green Bay Packers. He's a gamer, man. He just knows how to make plays. So I think it's a huge pickup for San Antonio.
Hey, Vegas, we're going.
Live line has dropped to 29.5. Jay Basher won there. So show up on Thursday, get 1 practice in. Back in the field Friday.
Rendino a little earlier on a nice 3rd and long conversion. That little delayed angle route. Let's see if that's a similar play right here.
One man rush. Baker trying to get out of there. The spin move. That got him a few more before he took the hit from Payne. Baker last time throwing competitively was at the NFL Combine. He was one of 2 veteran quarterbacks invited in to throw to the receivers in Indianapolis. And San Antonio will punt it away. Spread wing. Going to try to reverse. Powell fakes it. Now scored on the reverse of the XFL. XFL a couple of years ago, but loses ground here. And there's a flag down.
Ineligible downfield on the kick, number 20.
Okay, so we're going to have a choice of a re-kick.
Re-kick.
Okay.
Can't imagine they'd like
ineligible kicking team player downfield. The 5-yard penalty is enforced at the previous spot. Replay 4th down.
Pardon me. That would the Renegades' choice, obviously, to re-kick with the ball sitting at the 12. Cole's the banker. Cole.
Kurt, first live action since September of 21. Just tell me how that felt.
Feels good to be out there, get hit a little bit. A little miscommunication on 2 days, but we'll get there.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
I'd say a little miscommunication is understandable after first couple days. I liked what he saw, though. He saw Vasher in a one-on-one situation throw a little fade.
Once we do the re-kick, we will say hello to Mr. Drew Plitt.
See the interaction there on the sideline, Katie, between starting quarterback and the backup quarterback. I mean, that guy is as important to you playing well as anybody on that sideline.
Now Hall, big Speedy, showing it off. Speedy Hall out to the 44. Let's get to Katie.
Let's go.
Well, Drew Plitt coming out now. 4th different quarterback we've seen in this game. Preseason with the Bengals last year.
We got 11 personnel.
Did you have the over on 3.5 quarterbacks seen?
We got too many. We got too many.
I did.
If you did, you are good to go as soon as this snap goes live.
We go. Gun dice right. 200 jet. Sticky on black. Ready?
32-yard gain by having him re-punt.
Asphalt, asphalt.
Nice, easy completion here to get
Green 80.
Drew Plitt's day started. One in the flat, and he'll sit down right there.
Ball State Cardinal, and Vander Esch couldn't get his hands underneath it.
Here, gun double right off. Colt 3, Y arc, F bubble on 1. Right? Here we go. Hey. Dodge.
He just gave a hand signal at the top.
Davion Smith from Michigan Wolverine picks up 3.
Tom, you guys mentioned the extra quarterbacks. Bob Stoops actually came up to me before the game and said, hey, I just want to emphasize for you and your TV crew, no quarterback has done anything wrong. We are going to play both today, but it's not because of any deficiency for any quarterback. So
good to know. With that being said, he also mentioned, talking to him this week, that neither quarterback has really wowed and grabbed the starting spot.
Here we go. Double drags. Blue lady.
There's the drag, and Arcanado has his first catch, gain of 11.
Nice job getting that out on time. Felt the pressure coming. They went with edge pressure. Knew he had to throw it early. Anticipated the throw, and Arcanado also did a really nice job coming back to the ball, getting friendly, and making the play.
We got touch. Blue lady.
Pump. There's the goal. Not on the same page with Sal Canella.
Hey, stay back from there. Yeah.
11, gun double right, Colt 5, F bubble.
Let's go.
Colt 5 should be a handoff inside.
Right. Colt 5, F bubble on black. Ready?
But you also have the opportunity to throw the bubble up top. Here's your F.
Hey, here we go.
He'll just run just like this if you like it.
Sloppy. A move on the outside.
I'll start on both sides. I'll start on both sides, or you had something else? Yeah.
False start, offense, number 80, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Here we go. Gun trips left. Delta 2 on black. Ready?
Part of the challenge is, too, with quarterbacks rotating in and out, you become comfortable with the rhythm and the cadence of one guy. But when you're changing guys, I've already seen a few false starts in this game. It's probably because they're a little inconsistent with just how the cadence sounds.
Smith meant as soon as he had the reception, it'll be a pickup of 6. And that's going to leave third at about 9.
Be interesting here
Here we go, 11.
If it is 4-down territory.
Gun trip straight off.
With this part of the
nudge,
field.
3 jet, Z chase, X dagger, hook flat on 1, ready?
It's the 3rd time now that they're going to that dagger route. Been there a couple times, haven't been able to get it completed.
To Cannella, and a big hit and a flag coming.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
The old form tackle technique never works well, guys.
No. Surprised they're taking it here as opposed to getting off the field on 4th down. It looks like they're having a little bit of a communication. Yeah, there you go. They're going to decline it, and it's going to be 4th and 8.
What do they got here?
Marquette King had a fantastic punt late in the game against San Antonio last Sunday night that he killed inside the 10-yard line. That's a danger zone because here in the XFL, if your punt results in a touchback, the ball comes all the way out to the 35.
It really incentivizes offenses to go for it in this part of the field. So that would have been, knowing this is going to be a low-scoring game, though, you definitely don't want to give the opposition great field position. But if he kicks in the end zone, it's a 4-yard punt.
On the right side of the Arlington line.
They want it. False start, offense, number 36. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
You heard some people through the microphone saying decline it. I would have declined that.
It's all the special teamers here on the San Antonio sideline, G-Mac.
Yeah, if I was San Antonio,
what you're thinking.
Exactly. I mean, just make the punt a little bit more difficult. A little less room.
King skies this one. And a fair catch taken at the 11-yard line by Landon Akers. 32-yard punt. 3-0 San Antonio. 2nd quarter. We'll be back after these messages. And a word from your ABC station.
I went back and watched everything like we are the better team. We just need a little spark.
You feel like you got the offense down for the most part?
For the most part, yeah.
It's not complex at all.
No, I just got to remember which side things are on.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna if I forget what's on what side, I'm gonna point to a side. I'm like, hey, what's over here?
Yeah, that's great.
Hey, we gotta talk him through all these plays. We gotta just help him. Even if he knows it, we gotta reiterate to him.
You saw Kurt Banker talking with last week's starter Reed Sinnott and Hines Ward saying we're going to help him out.
I love that too. I mean, look, I don't know. I forget which side the play is. I mean, I totally get it. But the good news is the offensive coordinator can be in his ear all the time. So I would, if I were Jimmy Johnson, be talking my quarterback through every single play. Hey, just so you know, right here, we're going to go right this,
Pistol spray right.
go this.
Let's go bad 8 gum alert. Spread out, guys. Spread out. Pistol spray right. Bad 8 gum alert.
Jimmy Johnson can communicate all the way through the snap if he cares to. That has Patrick out of Florida State, back-to-back carries, and that will leave him with a 3rd and 2. San Antonio 2 of 5 on 3rd down today.
Cross left. 269 sticks, he's spacing. Cross left, 269. Vegas.
You're going to get stick route here, and then some spacing route to the top.
Here comes pressure on 3rd and 2. Got rid of it in time, but it's a little too high. And Deion Yelder couldn't bring it in.
And there was a lot of room there, too. Like to get that ball on him just a little bit faster so that defender to the outside, can't retrace and make a play on it. Still, that's one that Yelder absolutely has to reel in on a 3rd and short situation.
That's us.
San Antonio kicked the field goal on its 2nd possession, but 3 out of the 4 possessions have ended in a punt. Here's Powell, the 30. First 3 miss, stays on his feet, and Joe Powell carries it all the way to midfield. 50-yard punt, 19 on the return. Saturday afternoon on ABC, the NHL's top team, the Boston Bruins, travel to Pittsburgh to take on Sidney Crosby and the Penguins. Penguins scrabbling to make the playoffs as one of the Eastern Conference wildcard teams. It's Saturday, 3 o'clock Eastern on ABC, and also streaming live, as always, on the app.
If you haven't watched the Boston Bruins, watch that game. They are phenomenal. The East, in general, is amazing, but my goodness, Boston is just on another level.
380. Tampa Bay to clinch the Atlantic yesterday.
Black 80.
Ball's on the ground. San Antonio with the scoop, and Jordan Williams is going to take it to the house. 39-yard fumble return after Delonte Scott forced it out. Jordan Williams was out of football for 3 years.
He was a great job retracing on the zone read, gave him a pull look, and then reacted quickly, but stripping the ball from Plitt, who's got to be better. It's a huge play. Oh!
Hey, get back, get back!
3 years out of the game of football since he finished his career at Baylor. And San Antonio, we don't kick extra points in the XFL, is going to go for 2 from the 5-yard line. They're 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions. Puma pass back in at quarterback. Incomplete. Trying to find Vasher. Strip sack on Drew Plitt gave San Antonio some more points.
A terrific defensive play. And there he is. Pulls the ball loose. It's picked up, and it's to the house as the Brahmas are rolling here in Arlington.
Delonte Scott didn't get the touchdown, but did cause the fumble. I want to know how you made that happen, because it looked like zone read. You squeezed down early. Tell us how you played it.
Yeah, so last week they got us with a zone read a few times, whether we take the dive or take the quarterback. But the quarterback got his feet a certain way whenever he wanted to pull it, like he did the last game. Caught it, saw it, took a chance. And, you know, for us on defense, we always want to get the ball out. And I know my brother's hunting, so I knew as soon as it coming out, I knew one of my brothers was going to get it. And we was going to get on the scoreboard, so we get up early, so we can keep dominating on defense. So I just playing, man. Can't do it without my brothers coming out, hunting. And, you know, we all coming, so it's easier to take risks like that whenever you got boys all around you who just want to fly and hunt. So
quarterback's feet told you. What? Tell us what the feet told you. What does he do?
It's just like his read steps is just different whenever he's handing it off. And the Raider, it's just a lot when you just looking at it. Take a lot of film and a lot of studying, and it's great coaches to get that little stuff down. So. Sorry, I got a little tired, but
good. Thank you, Delonte. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, we just gotta keep going, keep attacking the ball, and hopefully come out with a dub.
Thank you.
And so Kyle Sloter now in a quarterback for Arlington. Letty Brown is his running back. 1st and 10. Brown's first carry produces a 4-yard gain. Meanwhile, while the interview was going on, Delonte Scott's brother Mike, his twin, rolling his own camera.
That's awesome. Trying to get his buddy to laugh.
1-yard gain for Letty Brown. And it's quickly 3rd down for Arlington. Down 9. Came in favored by 3.5.
Left south. 82 F jerk smash all one. Ready?
Should be working the F right here over the middle on a little bit of an option route. Slaughter's able to find Brandon Arconato. And that's good for an Arlington first. I think they need to continue to spread San Antonio out. San Antonio in the front seven is really good. Very stout against the run, very solid across the line of scrimmage. But if you can spread them out and force them to play on islands, I think they're going to have a lot more success offensively.
Hey! Hey! Ready! Resign! Black 80! Resign!
That was Hall who motioned. Opposite way. And threads the needle to Arconato for a gain of 7.
Indy 2. OTQ. Yes.
Those struggles
OTQ.
continue today. You hear Indy 2. It means Indy, NASCAR, fast. It's given the motion signal to the left-hand side. Slaughter kept it and scrambles for 1. Slaughter not happy with it.
Hey, bonsai.
Sean Downey was doing the bull dance, feeling the flow.
Hey, 3 jet, bonsai.
Horns forward.
OTQ.
3rd and 2, deep ball. Incomplete. Coverage downfield by San Antonio's Terrell Bonds.
Really well covered there by Bonds. Ball was thrown just slightly inside and just a touch short. You see him turn around, locate the football, get that hand up, and deflect the pass. Perfect world. You'd love to throw a little more air and allow that receiver to run underneath it, but Slaughter putting it more on a line drive, which made it a little bit easier for the defender to make the play.
Marquette King. Fred Brown immediately swallowed part of Terrell Bonds, who goes down. There is a flag on the play down at the 20 after the 39-yard punt.
22.
Yeah, it was a mouthpiece. Yeah, that's what it didn't look.
It wasn't a flag. You did Blandino.
It was a yellow mouthpiece.
Katie George, what do you got?
Thanks, Tom. Kyle, a bit of a frustrating start offensively. What needs to take place to kickstart it?
Yeah, we got to throw the ball. I think that's about it. They're loading the box, 7 guys. We run the football. We got to throw it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Form 7 through the air for the former Southern Miss and Northern Colorado quarterback. So, option look and pass taken down after gaining 3. Catch an all-new episode 5 of the XFL docuseries Player 54, Chasing the XFL Dream. It's Thursday at 3:30 Eastern on ESPN2, and then available to stream on ESPN+. Directed by Peter Berg, it's a 9-part docuseries that chronicles the creation of the XFL under new ownership and provides an all-access look at all 8 teams to make the postseason. One of these 2 will be coming out of the XFL South, and San Antonio could get back in this playoff race with a win this afternoon.
Gotta have it for San Antonio today, and they're playing inspired so far, especially on the defensive side. See, a loss here would essentially eliminate them and would put Arlington's magic number at 1. So, obviously a gotta have it situation to avoid the season sweep as well. Be careful with that play clock again.
And he missed it again. San Antonio.
Timeout, San Antonio, their first of the half. 30 seconds.
San Antonio got the timeout, I believe.
The time changes. It ain't always 25.
30 seconds.
And so I have one play before the 2-minute warning.
All right. Hey, real. Why do the time change on the? Why do we
25 sometimes.
What's a 35-second normally, unless you have a penalty. Then it goes to 25. So it starts out at 35.
What was the penalty?
I don't know what we had before. It was probably
I want to ask you about draw pass in the play clock. He's talking about where it starts, but how often should a quarterback reference the play clock when he's at the line of scrimmage? When do you look back and when you just count down from 25? What are you talking?
You already have that kind of natural instinct to feel like, all right, it's getting close, it's getting close. So the second you break the huddle, you check it, you see where you're at. That's normal mechanics. If you're low, then you automatically have to start talking. So if you're under 10, 12 seconds, that's when you would say, hey, Omaha, which means you'd snap it a little bit earlier on first sound. So you really need to check it as soon as you exit the huddle.
They're down for San Antonio. Pass incomplete. Trying to find Landon Akers. And that will send us to the 2-minute warning. San Antonio with a field goal and a strip sack touchdown. And that'll send us away for the 2-minute warning. Choctaw Stadium, the site. The visiting Brahmas with the lead here in the first half. Let's take a look at today's progressive game flow.
You got to be kidding me. Oh, jeez. That is so bad. Scoop and score, baby. I love it. Hey,
we have
keep
to.
balling your butt up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Jordan Williams with the scoop and score, the game's lone touchdown. And a game that came in with the lowest total in the XFL season at 33 is still trending towards the under. Red Wings punt is a line drive. Pushes Joe Powell back to the 14-yard line. And with 1:45 to go after that 59-yard punt, Kyle Sloter's back out at quarterback. Greg, it was pretty simple. He told Katie we just got to throw the ball. Why does he say that?
Because if you look at San Antonio defensively, I mean, they are really selling out against the run. So spread them out, go, be aggressive. I think Arlington is just playing things way too close to the vest here in the first 28 minutes. And you heard Sloter a second ago, hey, 2-minute mode, reminding everybody after this first snap, going to start to go at a little tempo, probably some no huddle.
Renegades 1-4 against the spread this season. Came in 3.5-point favorites. They'll run it on first down. There's room there for Davion Smith and a pickup of 8. Here comes the tempo.
For Indy 2, you have your 2-minute offense, really a small package of plays, probably 7 or 8 plays, all with names similar to that, where you can just get to the line, everyone knows their responsibility, and you can go.
Timeout taken by Arlington. Davion Smith took a shot south of the belt, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
All right. I'm going to go with Maestro, or Beethoven, Chuck.
A classic.
Right. Middle field, let's go. Wristband 31, Beethoven. Wristband 31, Beethoven.
Listen up, listen up, listen up. Hey, right here, right here. Hey. We got gun 10 feet right, both close. 83, Beethoven on 1. Ready?
What's Beethoven?
I mean, Beethoven's obviously a dog, right? He also is a writer, a musician, right? So, I don't know. It could be some type of dog concept, or it could be a music concept. I have no idea.
3rd and 2, Sloter, incomplete. Broken up by Bonds. I got to admit, when I hear Beethoven, dog is not the first place I go.
You never watched Beethoven?
Great movie, don't get me wrong.
Phenomenal.
Classic.
Why do you not like dogs?
My dog's name is Ludwig. 4th and 2,
What's
Arlington.
his middle name, man?
Yeah, that's right. Forced to punt it away. considering the other option from his co-offensive coordinator was Mozart, I'm going to guess that it was a music theme. King skies this one. Bonds. The 15. I love trying to figure this stuff out on the fly. Some is common, some is proprietary, some is brand new by team. We put McElroy on the spot. Speaking of being on the spot, maybe a preview of the XFL Championship coming your way tomorrow night. A Monday night edition on ESPN2. Houston is at D.C. Taylor Zarzour gets his first taste of the XFL play-by-play. Lou, Terry Douglas, and Stormy will be on site in D.C. Crowd's going to be fantastic, as you can guarantee again. The Defenders are 3-0 at home, playing in front of the Beer Snake. Defenders 5-0, Roughnecks 4-1. Kurt Banker back in at quarterback. Same route for Vasher he tried in the first series. Both times have been off the mark. Is that quarterback or receiver?
I think it's just the chemistry. I mean, right there, Banker is thinking back shoulder. Vasher's thinking he's going to take the top off. So just repetitions that you just don't get in a 48-hour period.
Movement and the ball on the ground, and Banker's got a fall on it.
Here we go. Let him use their timeouts. Hey, everything's Omaha, we'll go. Come on.
You can see that snap right on the shoelaces. Banker does a good job of hopping onto it.
Oh, just missed an opportunity. Renegades didn't bother using the timeout. There's a 3rd and 16 coming for San Antonio. And the Brahmas will stop the clock with 18 seconds left in the half.
A little surprised there that Arlington wouldn't call timeout. I mean, you have a chance, nothing else, come after the punt and maybe get a piece of it. I would think they'd try to steal some points before the end of half, especially given the field position and just how likely it is that they're going to have possibility for a long field goal.
Offense needs all the help they can get on both sides. Meanwhile, Brahmas will be in the desert to take on Vegas next week. That's on ESPN2 on Saturday.
Obviously finishing with 3 straight home games in what should be an awesome setting there in San Antonio. You got winless Orlando, and Vegas has 1 win. So this thing could turn around very quickly with a win today. With paint? What do you do with paint? Draw, maybe?
Yeah. How about a draw?
Yeah, there you go.
I was going charcoal, but John Hillman on the draw. Arlington will now burn a timeout. 12 seconds left in the half. This will be the second time this season Brahmas have held an opponent scoreless for a half. Held first place Houston scoreless in the second half of the Week 3 meeting.
Always wonder with a situation like this, with the offense really struggling. I mean, I'm coming after this punt. Full punt block, go after it. Because even if you rough the punter, San Antonio is not anywhere near field goal range.
Our 10th punt of the first half. Powell finds it. Runs through the first, and it's taken down at the 25-yard line. Once again, going the wrong direction. 47-yard punt, lost 7 on the return. Time for some Capri Suns and orange slices. We hit the half. San Antonio with a 9-0 lead. Give you full locker room access. Look back at the best of XFL from Week 5. Game 3 of the weekend. Hines Ward's Brahmas trying to climb back up in those standings. And they pitched a shutout here in the first half. It's the end of the first half here in Arlington. And when we return, we'll take you inside the locker room, get you all the access you need. You're watching the XFL on ABC.
Hines is my brother. Been together 24 years, and the bond we built can't be broken. Don't let the old man put one on you.
Oh, I got him! Oh, you dirty dog.
We're very similar in a lot of ways. We love to compete. We hold each other accountable. But also, man, he's just all-around good dude. On the Steelers, he was one of my closest teammates.
The only way we know is the Steeler way. Once you become a Steeler, or now as a Brahma, you're going to be linked together forever.
Are you lying on me?
No, not yet.
Catching on to episode 5 of the XFL docuseries Player 54, Chasing the XFL Dream. Great footage like that and plenty more coming away Thursday, 3:30 Eastern on ESPN2. Then you can stream it on ESPN+. Peter Berg has directed this 9-part docuseries that chronicles the creation of the XFL under new ownership and provides an all-access look at all 8 teams. Let's take you inside the Arlington locker room.
Ball down the field. And that's what we got to be able to do. You understand? I'm not going to sit here and wait for this situation or that one. So let's get ready to get everything. Play. Understand what it is it's going to take us to get there. All right? And just stay with it. Just stay with it and trust it. All right? Let's go, guys. Let's go.
So if you have backside of an injury, backside of the foot, let's do a good job. Hey, staying fit on that, be ready for squeeze scrape. Okay? We'll have answers whether we go, hey, whether
Just remember, you come backside and outside, you got to be at the same level as the ball. Because if not, you cut back and go around.
Let's check in with Cole Kublik.
Joey, you've handled the edge defenders, outside linebackers. Your group's been fantastic, but you came in extra intense at halftime. What was the message you wanted to deliver?
Well, we still got a nasty tape on mouth of what happened for us a week ago. So, we played 30 minutes of good football, but it's going to take 60 minutes to win this game. So I'm just trying to let the guys know we did a good job, but we got to play harder, stop the run, continue to tackle, work on our tackle a little bit, and I think we'll be all right.
Delonte was explaining to us how the feet of the quarterback basically allowed him to go get that strip on the zone read. Is that one of the advantages of playing a team in back-to-back weeks?
Well, you get some advantages, just like they get some advantages of playing us back-to-back weeks. But Delonte, he's a freak. He's a freak of nature, man. He just made a great play. Delonte did what Delonte do. He went out there and made a big-time play for us and got the ball out the quarterback hand.
I don't know, man. He said it was good coaching.
I take that, too, but that dude's avatar. He's a good player.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
The result was a 45-yard fumble return by Jordan Williams after the Delonte Scott strip sack. Remains the only touchdown in this game, with the Brahmas leading 9-0. There's Williams on the right. Talk about the sack with Joey Porter.
You love the interaction, too. Obviously, Joey Porter, such an incredible player in his own right. Being able to pick his brain is just so incredibly valuable for those edge defenders.
Let's get to the Arlington locker room. Here's Katie.
Thanks, Tom. I'm with Sal Cannella. Coach Hayes gave a pretty impassioned speech there to get the offense going. What do you see? What needs to happen in this second half?
I just think we make plays. We need to do stuff. We're going to stretch the ball down the field. We need to do something to put them on their heels. I feel like they're low in the box. They're just, we need to answer what they're doing. We need to come back with some punches and just come out fast.
I know it's easy to get frustrated as a collective group. How do you kind of keep that away and stay positive?
I think, honestly, at this point, being frustrated is probably a good thing. I mean, if no one cares, no one really is going to have any passion about it, I mean, nothing's going to change. So I think a little passion, a little fire is good.
Fair enough. Good luck.
Thank you.
That sense of urgency we recognize on the San Antonio side to start. Maybe Arlington needs a dash of it. We'll start the second half after these messages and a word from your ABC station. You're watching the XFL on ABC. It's a 9-0 San Antonio lead as we get ready for the second half. These two teams fighting for the playoffs. Let's take a look back at the best of Week 5 in the XFL.
We start week number 5 of the XFL season. Let's get it in.
Do these fans in St. Louis love football or what?
AJ
said you taught him everything he knows.
I'm kind of rooting for them, but hopefully we win by 1.
I was learning to carry the torch, not face the torch.
Backside pressure. Ball is out. Seattle has it.
Senate gets dropped.
Good job, TJ. You slid my way. Easy money.
Well, they just stopped talking.
Hell no, they can't cover Jeff. Come on.
What a catch. The deck. Touchdown, Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good move by Danucci, and his receiver does the rest.
I'm dropping straight time.
It's a work in progress for the odds maker.
DC still been cashing tickets left and right by an average cover margin of nearly 8.5 points per game.
Abram Smith. No one's going to get him. Touchdown, DC defender.
They're going to run it right there.
That hole opens up a 70-yard house call for Abram Smith.
Hey, shout out to my mama. Teach me how to run.
Intercepted by Arlington.
We got it.
I call a game. How much fun was that? Oh, man.
Game 3 of 4 this weekend in the XFL. Tom Hart alongside Greg McElroy. Arlington, for the first 5 weeks, 1-4 against the spread. Doesn't look favorable here. How can they figure out their offense?
They have to be more aggressive. I mean, they've really tried to run the football. I know that's who they want to be. That's just not who they are, though. They have to spread you out. They have good playmakers. They have good weapons. And they have to start stretching the field, not just horizontally, but they have to stretch it vertically, too, because all these defenders are squatting on the underneath throws.
Arlington to kick to start this up. San Antonio to kick to start the second half. And the Renegades will have an opportunity. They played 2 different quarterbacks here this game. And that return out to the 26-yard line. Let's take a look at our progressive first half stats. 10 combined punts in this first half. The Renegades have managed 46 total yards of offense.
Not a pretty box score based on offensive production so far. Not pretty whatsoever, but it's only 30 minutes. Whole new game as Drew Plitt gets the nod here in the second half for the Renegades.
Plitt played his college ball at Ball State, then had an opportunity with the Colts at the NFL level, and Davion Smith with the flag coming in.
I've got a face mask. I didn't get a number, though, on the defense.
Here, Dean Blandino, this officiating.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the dead ball spot. Automatic first down.
You can see as he's going down to the ground, you see the left arm there grabbing the face mask. An obvious call there from the officials.
Tenny had a Wusay with the flag.
Lock knife on 1, right?
It's the 3rd first down for the Renegades today.
Here we go. Rush. Lady. Rush.
Some room from Davion Smith, and he picks up the first down. Gain of 13. Back-to-back first downs for Arlington.
Really nice cutback here from Smith. Nothing play side. He sees full flow, and he cuts it back. Breaks a tackle. It continues to fall forward.
Full flow. Was that a nod to progressive?
Absolutely.
It's called corporate synergy.
Absolutely.
Only 2 first downs in the first half, and now a busted play. Plitt got busted. Man, he took a wrong turn and paid for it.
And Plitt was wrong. Everyone else is going to the right. Plitt goes to the left. You heard him say, we're good, we're good. He forgot what the play was. That was a run-to-run check, meaning if it wasn't supposed to go right, you flip it, and you go back to the left. He opened the wrong way, thinking the handoff's going to be to the left, and he paid the price for it, that's for sure.
Take a listen.
That was nice as fuck.
Yeah, he said 96. I thought it was 95.
It was and a 2nd and 15. Davion Smith knifes his way through, maybe another face mask, and he takes it to the 35. 2 first downs in the first half, and first downs up back-to-back plays in the second.
See what they go with here. 3rd and manageable, and honestly, I think it's almost 4-down territory, too. I mean,
Here we go. Hop the gun triple right tight. 83 scat wide basic. X9 long one. Ready?
your Y is Sal Cannella. So he's running a basic, which is just right over the middle. Should have an opportunity to work him in man-to-man.
And batted away, trying to fit it into Vander Esch running behind him. And Cannella thought he was wide open.
And Cannella was wide open. I mean, he gets man coverage. That's your best weapon. When you see man coverage, the 2 positions that you need to look at are tight ends and running backs, because they're being covered most of the time by either safeties or linebackers. So those are your huge advantages. You get man coverage. You got Cannella on the basic. He's wide open. He starts there and works there. This drive's still alive for Arlington.
Long of 43 this season for Russolino. And this one is good from deep. Taylor Russolino bangs it through from 53. And the Renegades, who went punt, 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 fumble, punt in the first half, open the second half with a scoring drive. Well, maybe there's that sense of urgency that Sal Cannella was looking for.
Nice kick there from Russolino. And Arlington is on the board. That was a huge drive for them. I know it ultimately didn't end where they wanted it to end in the end zone, but just to get something on the first drive of the second half. I've always felt like the first drive of the second half is arguably the most important drive of the game. Just because you get to make your adjustments, you get to settle things down, and then you can come out in the second half with a different plan and a different mindset. So a good job by Arlington finally getting on the board.
Renegades railed scoreless in the first half for the first time this season. Fred Brown from the 7, taken down at the 20. It'll be Kurt Benkert coming out to run the offense for San Antonio. Picked up in a trade with Houston middle of the week after both quarterbacks from last week went down.
Bad frog. Pistol double left. Good buff. Alert bad frog. On one, ready?
So you hear
Pistol double left.
good Buffalo.
Good buff.
Alert bad frog, meaning the run will be to the right, and if you don't like it, you flip it, you're going to the left.
We're going. Hey, alert, alert, alert.
Now you alert it, because you have too many defenders on the right-hand side, you run to the left.
Bad frog. That was Patrick. No gain. Reek Sinnott injured in the game last week. Jack Cohen injured in practice this week.
Got it? Let's go double left. Excuse me, let's go nickel, nickel, nickel.
Nickel, nickel.
Let's go one double strong.
One double strong.
Let's go fake 81 hot lock.
Fake 81 hot lock.
Fake 81 hot lock.
Fake 81 hot lock.
Fake 81 means you're going to get
Vegas.
hard play action.
We're going.
So throw a little wrapper right around it.
180. 180.
Pressure from the edge. Picked up. Baker steps up and intercepted. Picked up by Donald Payne. The Renegades have their hands on the momentum now. Third takeaway this season by this Arlington defense.
Never be late over the middle. Ever. You cannot ever be late. Bankert unfortunately learns the hard way right here. He's rolling, trying to throw it back across his body against the grain. And the defensive flow is right out underneath the intended target where Payne is there to make a play.
Yeah!
Flag, no. Second in the league with 13 takeaways, this Arlington defense. And here's his pass to Davion Smith. And on the screen, he's going to take it down to the 15-yard line. Katie George.
Donald, when your offense clearly needs
something. How big is a play like that, which you just made?
Hey, we just trying to give them a spark, baby. Offense, they work so hard in practice. We know they got great athletes. We got great coaches on that side of the ball. If they need a pickup, we got them.
What'd you see?
Hey, look, D-line going crazy right now. Going crazy, getting pressure on the quarterback. It's my job just to catch it.
And you did that. Thank you.
Might want to catch Arlington on that live line now. We certainly have the momentum. Davion Smith pokes through for a gain of 2. Renegades now given 1.5 points.
You can see, I mean, this is who Arlington's been all season long. They thrive when it comes to turning people over. Second most turnovers created in the XFL coming into this game. And then they usually cash in when they get the short field.
And a pair of pick sixes in week 1 right here in this stadium.
We got man coverage. Work Canella. This is your guy. Work him. Man coverage.
Ball start, offense number 56, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
We'll get the center, Cameron Hunt.
I'd go with the exact same look, and I would throw Canella on a corner route right now. I mean, I'd go empty. I got Canella in a one-on-one situation against the safety. A.J. McCarron threw a touchdown on the exact same play. Oh, smash. I like what I'm hearing. Smash would be that corner route that I'm begging for.
Monday.
Coming back this way. Changes his eyesight. Now he's going to scramble. Through Flint. Finally taken down by Jordan Williams after a 4-yard gain. What happened?
He worked the wrong side. Canella's your guy, and he's open to the top. He works the left-hand side. And as a result, look at the route inside. Gets kind of turned around, kind of falls off course. He did a good job of making something out of nothing, but he's got to identify where his matchup advantages are. Look at Canella. He's on a corner route. Look at the separation. That's a touchdown if you throw it to the front pylon.
Pressure coming. Flint lets it go in zone. Into the stands. 16-yard strike. And Renningham caught that thing with the eyes in the back of his head.
What an unbelievable catch by Winningham. I don't even know how he sees it. The defender's right between him and the football. Throws his arms up, reels it in. What an incredible play.
They're going to go for 1 to take the lead. They're 2 for 2 on their 1-point conversions. Smith tries to punch it in. Stops short. We're tied at 9, and the Arlington offense, after hitting the snooze button in the first half, finally got their wake-up call. Lawan Winningham with his second touchdown grab of the season. Was at camp with the Jaguars last year. And now he's got them tied up at 9. 0! Back.
One point. Right? Yeah, 1 point. Go.
I just got my contacts about 2 days ago, so I can see a little bit now.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, I just got my contacts, got it renewed. So, he puts the ball out there, and that's just what I do. That's what I get paid to do, so that's what I'm going to do.
Was that your decision to get new contacts, or did someone tell you need contacts?
I knew I needed some. It was about time to go get some.
Well, keep those things in.
Appreciate it.
The reaction was amazing by LaJuan Winningham, who played college football at the University of Central Arkansas. Led all of FCS with 12 touchdowns in 2019. Momentum's a funny thing in football. Arlington was missing a sense of urgency. Came out the second half, got a field goal. And then the takeaway and the touchdown. And now we're tied at 9, and they think the ball came out again. Sal Cannella says it belongs to Arlington.
I didn't have a ball out. Did anybody have a ball out?
The ball came out late, but I don't know if he was down. Cannella ripped it out as he was going to the ground. It was recovered by Arlington.
Obviously, they're looking at this in the command center.
Runner down by rule.
The ruling on the field is the runner was down by rule. First down.
Still looking. What's going on?
Dean, are you looking at that?
Yes, we are looking.
Bob Stoops could challenge this. He knows Dean Blandino's looking at it, but if Dean doesn't have enough time,
All Dean. All right, we're going to stop it. We're going to
stop.
They're going to stop the play. They're stopping the play. One more time.
The ruling on the field of the runner down prior to the ball coming loose is under review.
That's my best look right now. Exactly, because the ball comes out now. Let me see if we can sync. Do we have anything else that shows me the range?
You hear the sync trying to
Chris, we're looking at it
right next to each other. Simultaneous action, trying to see if his knee is down.
That's the first time I see the ball out, and it looks like the right knee is down first, but again, not definitive yet. Right now, we're at a stance. Yep, I'm looking through bodies on the near hand now. I'm going to go to my end zone shot, which is behind the play. Don't have anything definitive.
You hear nothing definitive.
All right, Chris, we're going to let the ruling on the field stand.
There you go. So it stands. Nothing definitive to confirm the call, but
after review, the ruling on the field stands is called first down.
There's a lot going on back in the command center.
I'm amazed at how many different looks Dean can get all simultaneously. How quickly he gets through them. Just such a seamless process, and I just absolutely love the transparency that we have in this league.
180! What's up?
Well, pass from a Louisville quarterback who's under center for San Antonio, and Jaquez Patrick picks up 1 yard on first down. If you're San Antonio, how to get some momentum here?
Got to lean on the run game. They used that with success early. Then you marry up your run game
good apple.
with some play action. So good apple. This will be that short little screen to the right-hand side.
Yep. Here we go. Vegas. Look go. Wide
to the right.
What is that?
And nothing doing for Fred Brown. Josiah Coatney had it sniffed out, and it's a loss of 8.
How about 327 pounds, nose guard, tracking down. It's all because the throw is a little off the mark. You see, kind of forces the receiver backwards, has to go to a knee, which gives plenty of time for the defensive lineman in pursuit to make the play. But that was great hustle by the big fella.
Hey, 65 on Vegas, ready? Hey, Omaha! Here we go, Omaha! Here we go!
Got it off just in time. Pass a little bit low. And you got to think that his challenges with the clock lead to some rush decision-making after the snap.
Yeah, that just, I mean, he saw it, though. Clearly, that was a point of emphasis at halftime. Hey, you got to be more mindful of the play clock. So he saw it, and he actually got it off. Everything looked good. But when you're scrambling, you don't have the opportunity to kind of communicate with your offensive line, and your protection might not be set. So as a result, he gets hit, and the throw's off the mark.
Brad Wing gets into this one and angles it over the shoulder catch. Victor Bolden taken down by the first man there. 55-yard punt. And it looks like Arlington is changing quarterbacks again. Tied at 9. We'll be back after these messages in a word from your ABC station.
Holding! Yeah! Nice rush, Colin. Good rush. Great job, Donald. Great job, buddy. Oh, yeah. 0! Back. Yeah! Hey, hell of a catch. Great job.
Bob Stoops and the Renegades, their outlook has changed. They come in second place in the XFL South. They play 2 different quarterbacks. How do you find a rhythm when it's turned into a yo-yo?
I think it's impossible. I mean, especially if you know you make a mistake, you get yanked, right? So what does that do psychologically to the quarterback? Man, it's almost impossible to play well when you're worried about making mistakes.
Well, teams have alternated quarterbacks. Letty Brown has nowhere to go. It's a loss of 4. Renegades only had 2 first downs in the first half. They picked up first downs on consecutive plays in the second half and already have outgained the first half total. Second and 14 for Arlington. Big run from Letty Brown. Let's get it to Cole Kubler.
John, I saw you checking out the tablet a few minutes ago. Just take me through first how you look at this.
First, I just try to see what they get into on third down. I try to see if there was any holes anywhere else I could have went. And also, I was just trying, that's all I was trying to see, basically.
The difference is in the NFL, you can't rewind. I mean, you can rewind on this thing, go back, check out formations. How valuable is it?
Man, it's valuable. It's like a cheat code during the game, so it's very helpful.
Sweet. Thank you, Juwan.
Yep.
Monday. I'll give you a better look at this thing after the play, G-Mac.
3rd and 2. Play action. And that's good for an Arlington first down and the connection to Nate Becker.
Nicely done there. But Cole, what I love about it is you can kind of get a feel for what the game plan is of the opposition. You can watch safeties rotate. The only bad thing about it, Cole, is after you make a mistake, we all know that play that you're dreading watching on Monday when you come back in to watch the tape. Well, you have to watch it in real time, and you got to deal with that right there. That is not fun.
A little pull cut action. 3 offensive linemen out to the left side. They go back to the right. And nothing doing for Speedy Hall.
It's the Mike Leach formation that we saw last week, Tom. But you're right, G-Mac. You get, whether it was a bad snap or you miss a protection or something from a quarterback perspective, you miss that read, you get to come over here and look at it in every angle and see it real time. That's not the ones you want to talk about.
No, at least you get it out of the way.
Gun double right, I'll leave 4 lock, knife on love, right?
2nd and 9 for Sloter. Sloter pulls it back, and then he got drilled. It's Delonte Scott again. 2nd sack of the game for Scott. 4 sacks this year.
And this is just a bad decision by Sloter. It's RPO. You got man coverage. The worst thing that you can do in an RPO against man coverage, you got to hand that ball off. Now, it's obviously hindsight 2020. If you don't like the throw, you got to dirt it immediately. Up front, the offensive line thinks you're handing it off, so they're not in pass protection.
Explain dirt.
Throw it in the ground.
And now 3rd and 14. Flag down. Here's Sal Cannella.
Got legal formation. Not enough on the line of scrimmage.
Yep. It's going to be.
But we have a choice here for San Antonio to decline for 4th down.
And we're waiting on whether they want to accept or decline.
Illegal formation. Not enough players on the line of scrimmage. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
There's the left tackle, Willie Beavers. It wasn't on the line of scrimmage. Could be. I thought they would have left him at 4th and 8. 4th and 6. Instead, they Give another crack at a 3rd and long.
Yeah, I'm not really understanding the thought process here. So you can get off the field on. They're at the 37-yard line. It wouldn't be 4-down territory. So
tell them back up. Tell them back up.
I would have declined that penalty and just gone with it.
Go to draw. And another flag comes in from the backside.
Okay, another option here for decline. Take it. Holding. Offense, number 56. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Wouldn't this be something if Arlington just threw up a jump ball on 3rd and 25 and they end up getting the 1st down? I mean, San Antonio's defense has gotten off the field twice now.
Let me tell you this, though. This is the best San Antonio's offense has looked. They're picking up more yardage, moving the ball to the right.
That's a fair point.
Another crack at 3rd down for Kyle Sloter. Started his college career at Southern Miss. They're just going to hand it off. They had a coaching change at Southern Miss. Sloter walked by the workroom one day, found himself not on the depth chart at quarterback. He had been moved to a wide receiver before anybody told him. That was a clue. He said, I might try to find someplace else to play. Ended up at Northern Colorado and only got a chance to start there when the starter got injured.
The guy fell back under it. Yeah, the second window maybe, but...
And now they'll go look with Chuck Long as co-offensive coordinator.
Oh, man.
See what kind of field position San Antonio ends up with. Marquette King. Here's Trevines. Miles finds the sideline and dances out of bounds. Week 6 of the league wraps up tomorrow night on ESPN2. Roughnecks travel to our nation's capital to take on undefeated D.C. 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2 and also streaming live on the ESPN app.
It's going to be a great game. Obviously, as the North has been so strong, the South a little bit more inconsistencies, but the Roughnecks have certainly been the class. Which is a huge win for them if they could go on the road and make it happen.
Game of the year in the league so far. Maybe a preview of the championship game. Lob and incomplete. Vasher, the intended receiver. They obviously like the matchup with Vasher, but neither Pass nor Bankert's been able to hook up with him on those plays.
Yeah, and they just got to give him a chance. I mean, he's so big, so long, 6'6". Just give him something he can jump and go get. Because if you throw it out of bounds or over his head, his height does nothing for him.
5 targets, 1 catch. Patrick through the crowd. Offensive coordinator is Jimmy Johnson. 2nd consecutive game calling plays for Johnson.
Nickel. Let's go Tay, stack right hack. Tay, stack right hack. Let's go 70.
Looks like his headset's going out. So you can see Juwan trying to
and now the play clock's at 10.
Hey, go. Hey, 74. Omaha, we go.
Juwan Pass trying to draw it up on his own. Says just go deep and can't hook up with Vasher again.
We got it up top.
Hines Ward looking for a pass interference and he might challenge.
I just called it.
The coach can challenge any ruling on the field.
Punt.
And they'll say, let's punt it away. They'll bring it into the 3rd quarter.
That was kind of chaotic there for Juwan Pass. Sounded like his audio and his headset inside of his helmet went out, so he kind of had to just figure out a way to get a play called.
Joe Powell takes it at the 9-yard line. That'll cost them some yardage. Touchback would have taken it out to the 35. San Antonio and Arlington are tied at 9. Renegades defense has come up with some big plays. The interception by Donald Payne led to this touchdown pass. And at the end of 3 quarters in Arlington, we're tied at 9. Back up these messages and a word from the ABC station.
Take me through how difficult it is for you to not challenge a play, because we hear you in your mic, and it's every play you feel like you want to challenge.
Well, they really don't have a good picture of it upstairs. Everybody's kind of like, I don't know. So when they start talking like that, it's not worth it right now. But at some point, we got to do it. But any questionable calls from here on out, then I got to use it. I can't take it home with me.
Guys, we're talking about Vasher a little bit earlier. How do you get him more involved?
Just got to give him the opportunity. You know, when he's going deep and you throw it out of bounds, you can't. That's not giving him an opportunity. So we just got to find a way to make plays, not lose on first down. But we definitely need some explosive plays from Vasher.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.
And you see the red dash under each team name. That's the challenge that they have remaining underneath the timeouts.
Hey, easy.
It's like a must-win for San Antonio.
97. Here we go.
2 games behind Arlington in the XFL South. For that last playoff spot. Letty Brown.
Let's go. Deuce right.
Here we go. Hey. Wow. Here we go. Hey, we got Deuce right. Listen up. We got Deuce right, 31 trap, auto on 1. Ready?
31 trap, a little handoff inside to the left-hand side.
Letty Brown again, former West Virginia Mountaineer. And he skips his way for a gain of a few, and that's going to leave him just short. Ben Davis had to stop.
12. Let's go. Wristband 10. Alert Rambo.
Here we go. Hey. We got Trey Wright, Z Navy, 34 jab duo, X hitch, alert Rambo on 1. Ready?
So he says the Z maybe. That means that safety's down. You got to bring your Z down to go block that safety. So the receiver on the right-hand side should have to motion in to go block number 5.
Hey!
Yeah, there he goes. So he points him out and says, hey, you got that guy?
It's a 3rd and 1. And it's a first down carry by Letty Brown, Philadelphia native from Newman Goretti and then West Virginia. A little extra talk with he and Delonte Scott, who's got 2 sacks in this game.
Nice run there by Letty Brown. You can see him just get low and run right underneath the defender that was unblocked in the hole. So he looks smooth, man. I mean, Letty Brown was an excellent back at West Virginia. You can tell he's got fresh legs.
Hey, can.
Changing the play now.
Here's
Brown again. Up and opened up, and he's still picked up 2. And Letty Brown's going to get a breather here, replaced by Devion Smith.
Here we go. Hey, we got gun double left, Ali 5, lock knife on 1. Ready?
Here's that same RPO. Sloter decided to pull and ended up taking a big sack on the last possession. Let's see if this time he decides to hand it off.
Hands it off. No gain. 3rd and 8. What kind of freedom does Kyle Sloter have to get out of that play?
You can, on an RPO, if you have 2 high safeties, you can definitely throw it if you want to. But it's really more about the look and how much space you have. I think you're probably better off handing it off against a 2-high shell. And coverage across the board. Sal Cannella should be your guy in the slot up top.
On 3rd and 8, looking for Cannella. And it's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Thought it was hitting ahead. This is something that Kyle.
Come on. He hit my face. He hit my face. Watch, watch, watch. He hits my face. He hits my face.
This is something Bob Stoops could challenge. He talked Slaughter out of it last week when the same thing happened.
Bob Stoops is a defensive guy. I don't think he views that as roughing the passer, that's for sure.
It'll take a high hop. Mines picks up a couple. The 48-yard punt. We're tied at 9. Fourth quarter action in the XFL from Arlington continues.
Show out today. Let's put the league on notice, man. Let them know what you're about today, all right?
Yeah, throw it up to Bash. We got him. He throws out of bounds. Ball, ball, ball. You gotta give him a chance.
TJ Vasher has been targeted 6 times, only has 1 catch. It was Hines Ward going to pump up his quarterback, draw a pass. Now Kurt Bankert is in, and Bankert's going to float one deep downfield, and it is incomplete with a flag for pass interference, and San Antonio's going to turn this into great field position. Darren Evans got flagged.
Pass interference. Defense number 24. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Just a great job taking a shot. Throw was actually really nice from Bankert. Obviously, the collision before the ball arrives is going to result in pass interference. One of the few times we've seen today protection hold up long enough to be able to drive the ball down the field.
It's a 47-yard gain for San Antonio. Brahmas getting 3.5 points today. Jaquez Patrick picks up 2 yards. Donald Payne with the stop.
Hand off to the right-hand side.
Here we go.
Here's Patrick on the run. Kurt Bankert was signed by this team on just Thursday, brought over in a trade. His dad played semi-pro football until he was 41 years old. Now a tattoo artist. He's done all the art on Bankert, most of it hidden underneath those long sleeves.
Trips left, slow. 75.
We're going to get man coverage here. To throw. Incomplete. Vasher, the intended receiver. Evans had the coverage.
And another opportunity there where Vasher doesn't have a chance to go up and try to make a play. And there was a lot of contact there.
You've got to call it.
This will be a 45-yard
You got to call it.
Looks like Hines Ward's going to challenge this.
He was looking for something to challenge. We got Dean Blandino back in the XFL Command Center.
Dean's on it. Dean's on it.
Chris, when looking at it, he's challenging that it was pass interference.
Bo, is he challenging?
Are you challenging for illegal contact?
Yes, he's bumping him.
Dean, yes, he is challenging for illegal contact.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
San Antonio is challenging the ruling on the field of
yeah, that's the contact. Ball's in the air. Yep, ball's already in the air, so we got pass interference for nothing. have any material restriction. Looking at high end zone, I'm going to look at that.
It's got to be either illegal contact or a holding.
Saying the ball's in the air, so it's pass interference or nothing. Once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, it can't be holding, it can't be illegal contact.
I don't have any material restriction. All right, Chris, ruling on the field will stand, no foul. Ruling on the field stands.
Wow. We got Dean Blandino
so he's lost
after sending in the rule.
Correct.
And communication with the White Hat.
After review, there is no illegal contact on the play. San Antonio has used its first timeout and no longer has a right to challenge for the remainder of the game.
We saw from that far side handheld with the left hand on the shoulder pads. What would make it a pass interference in that scenario? Why is that contact not PI?
Sure, there's two things. There's illegal contact prior to the pass, which is beyond 5 yards. The ball was in the air when the contact occurred, and there was contact, but it didn't materially restrict the receiver's ability to make a play on the ball. You're looking for a twist or turn, something significant, and we just didn't see it.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate the insight. 45-yard attempt. And that is good. San Antonio didn't get the call. Hines lost his challenge, but they reclaimed the lead. 8:56 left in regulation. San Antonio up on Arlington 12-9. Back after a word from your ABC station.
The new XFL has arrived.
And it is here to stay.
1, 2, 3.
We're making it about her and him and them and you. It's a chance for everyone to be a part of something bigger.
Something that just might be more than football.
Come experience the XFL.
Don't wait. Get your single game tickets now at xfl.com/tickets.
You ready? Ready for war? We ready. Abram Smith! How about it? This is poetry in motion. This could be the best matchup of the season.
Week 6 of the season wraps up tomorrow night on ESPN2. Houston and D.C. from our nation's capital. And we've got a tight one here. San Antonio with the lead. There are the Nuggets on that game tomorrow night. But right here, San Antonio leads Arlington 12-9. And Arlington looking for a big return. John Parker Romo's had a big leg in this one. 2 made field goals. His wife is in the stands with Cole.
I'm here with Lauren Romo. Obviously, your husband just knocks the field goal through. I don't know what was more exciting, seeing him kick the field goal today or your gender reveal yesterday for your baby.
I don't know. They were both pretty exciting. We're super excited to have a little girl, and I love watching him do what he does best, so it's fun.
Congratulations. Take us through the reveal. It had to be some sort of kick reveal, right?
No, actually, we didn't do that this time. We thought about it, but yeah, we just had some balloons, but they were pink, so be a girl. It was exciting.
We have a little girl coming. Do we have a name picked out?
Not yet. We still got to work on it.
Due date?
August 20th.
There you go. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you.
Big weekend for the Romo family. Here's Dagon Smith still on his feet. And finally ridden out of bounds. That is Sean Downey. And so John Parker Romo knew he was going to be a dad, but now he knows he's going to be a girl dad. That changes everything, Greg McElroy.
That is awesome. Congratulations to the Romo family. And he's had a nice day today. He's kicking the go-ahead field goal just a moment ago.
There it is. Hashtag girl dad.
Very good.
380.
And movement on the right side of the Arlington line.
Yeah, false start. Go with it. Go with your number.
Right.
False start. Offense, number 81. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
A couple they could have chosen from. They tag it on Nate Becker.
Guys, I just had a family member as well tell me that the reason they did a kicker reveal is that a family member already did that. How do you
It's been done.
That?
It's been taken.
You have a professional kicker in the family. How do you steal that idea?
We go, touch. Blue lady.
Quarterback blitz. Flag down. And now goes the quarterback again.
Face, right?
2 flags.
On the face, right?
There's one flag very early and then one flag really late. Might be 2 penalties on this one.
Okay, so we have one on the defense, one on the offense. We're going to offset. No. Okay. All right. There are fouls by both teams. They will offset. Illegal formation. Offense, eligible receiver covered on the line of scrimmage. Personal foul, face mask, defense number 42. Replay first down.
That was line judge Monique Washington sharing it with Chris Quick. Offset. Kickoff Arlington was given 3.5. That flipped big time by halftime, and then after Arlington went back ahead, numbers were back in their favor. Lowest point total on the board all XFL season at 33.
That one feels cozy right now. 33 feels real cozy.
Big hole for Letty Brown and a first down run for the Renegades. Picked up 11.
Run game has really picked up for Arlington here in the second half. Offensive line's doing a nice job, and both Letty Brown and Davion Smith done a really good job finishing runs. I mean, they continue to churn forward, get those yards after contact. Love to see a shot play at some point here. Arlington push the ball down the field.
There it is. And he's open. Caught for the first down. Javante Payton. And a 48-yard strike for the Renegades.
This is a great job by Clint. Look at his eyes to the right, working that free safety in that direction. That bought him just enough time and just enough room to be able to squeeze that ball in on the downfield throw. It's an excellent job of manipulating defensive back in order to create a little bit more room for the throw.
Longest Arlington play of the year.
Here we go, double right, gun double left, both close, 99 Philly auto on one, right? Hey, gun down. Hey, we're good. Hey, Letty.
Here's Letty Brown on the toss. Got crunched behind the line of scrimmage. Sean Williams. First man there, Sal Cannella getting into it with the officials. And Monique Washington.
Here we go. Pop to gun double left, steer 3, F-bow on black, ready? Steer 3, F-bow.
You hear the hop, that means the running back is going to hop from one side to the other side, and they're going to hand it off to the left-hand side.
And we got false start. And she got Cannella.
False start. Offense, number 80. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Going to talk trash to the side judge. Don't then move early on the next play.
Oh, yeah. The official will get you every single time, but that was unfortunate there for Arlington. They had a really good look to run it to the left-hand side.
There's a 4th false start charge to Arlington in this game.
Here we go.
He just gave a hand signal to the right-hand side.
Hands it off. And nowhere to go on 2nd and 16. Matthew Gotel was the first man there on Letty Brown.
As soon as they make the big play, they go backwards. 8 yards after the biggest play of the season, man. I mean, this is just crazy.
Here we go. Hey, let's go. Gun Hulk right. 3-jet Duke, wide fade on one, right? Hulk right. You got Duke over there. Duke.
All right, your Y is going to be down here.
2-jet.
Here's your Y. You have one-on-one with him on the fade. That should be a touchdown.
Looking there the whole way. Cannella batted around and it hit the turf. Barku had the coverage. Incomplete, leaves 4th and 17.
Ball was just a little bit late. Very well defended, but if you throw that to the back pylon, I think Cannella has got a real shot to go up and make the play. Almost did. Clint just late getting there. He's got to get out a little bit quicker because you run out of room, obviously, when you get to this part of the field.
Russolino is made from 53. This is a 36-yard attempt. 8 of 9 on the season, and it stays wide. He never had it. And San Antonio holds on to a 3-point lead with under 4 minutes to play. That 48-yard completion goes for naught.
Just wide right the whole way. Pretty good rotation. Contact appeared fine. Just pushed it just a hair. Now Arlington's defense back on the field. Need to find a stop.
Herb Bankert is 0 for 5 through the air. And they're going to try to grind this win out. Patrick with a first down run, and he slides down inbound smartly to pick up a 32.
Just the entire defense for Arlington kind of just lost track of where Patrick was. They all squeezed inside, assuming a run that's going to go right up the middle. Instead, he bounces it to the outside and finds a ton of room. And now the Renegades' back is against the wall.
Here's Patrick with a hesitation, and he's able to churn out 5 more. The importance of this game and back-to-back games between these two, not lost in the standings. Brahmas came in 2 games behind the Renegades. The top 2 teams make the playoffs, so that's the last playoff spot. 9-4-1 Houston.
Of course, even a touchdown here doesn't essentially put the game on ice. The conversion attempt after the touchdown would, because remember, with a 3-point play, 9-point game is still a 1-possession ball game.
Patrick bottled up. A long route. Squirts through and picks up the first down. The flex for Wes Patrick played at Florida State. This will take us down to the 2-minute warning. Arlington has 3 timeouts left, and they choose not to stop the clock here.
Timeout.
Well, now Houston. About a 15-second difference, and when he could have gotten it earlier. Texas Rangers old ballpark, now known as Choctaw Stadium, and the 23 Major League season begins Thursday night on ESPN. Defending World Series champion Houston Astros host the White Sox. Roger Clemens will be in the booth, gang. Coverage begins at 6 Eastern on baseball tonight. Then it's the White Sox Astros at 7. Also streaming live on the ESPN app. Big weekend in Houston. The Rockets and Lakers are Sunday. The Final Four will be in Houston, and we'll be in town for the Battlehawks and Renegades Sunday afternoon.
Still trying to figure out the thought process behind why Bob Stoops would call the timeout with 4 seconds left.
Banker finally completes his first pass. That's that. And they'll run the clock down to the 2-minute warning. San Antonio trying to salt this thing away. 2 minutes to play in Arlington. And the Brahmas with the lead. What a fantastic crowd here at Arlington today. 12,368 have made it out to enjoy this league. And maybe they haven't gotten as much offense from their team. And now the Renegades defense needs to make a big stop. Arlington can stop the clock twice more. Patrick was in The Wildcat, and there's
78
for San Antonio.
False start. Offense, number 78. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
What about the timeout usage for Bob Stoops before the 2-minute warning?
I just don't understand it. I mean, you decide to call timeout at 2:04 after you could have called it at 2:16.
I'll take
save yourself 12 seconds.
when they
I
run
just
it.
don't understand the thought process whatsoever. Either that or maybe he was waiting to see whether or not it was a first down. I'm not really sure what the answer would be.
And the Wildcat, Patrick, it's spun around. And Bob Stoops will use a timeout here. Stops the clock with 1:50.
And to save those 4 seconds, you could. It's essentially going to cost you 40 seconds, 35 seconds with the play clock. Because now you're down to just one timeout.
Yeah.
Either way, okay.
Well, no, if it's incomplete, I don't think they'll throw it, but if they do and it's incomplete, I wouldn't. Yeah, if they run it, I want a timeout. Yeah.
3rd and 9. San Antonio throw it here.
I would think you hand it off because really on the fringe of field goal range, I agree with Bob Stoops completely there. I'd hand it off. I think at this point, the only thing that can happen if you throw it is bad. You're in field goal range. Giancarlo Romo's easily good from here. So I would just hand it off. And
it'd be 47-yard field goal with no gain. Patrick will take the Wildcat again. This time he hands it off, and they'll take a quick timeout. John Hillman with the carry. Fairly predictable.
Come on, D. I need you.
Had a running back there the last 2 snaps.
A really good job there by Arlington's defense. They were getting gashed there on the ground by Patrick and company, so it's really good stand by them to at least force the field goal attempt.
So John Parker Romo, #GirlDad, after their gender reveal for the family yesterday, will attempt his 3rd make of this game. Kick for Virginia Tech, undrafted free agent of the Saints in 22. And now looking to extend the lead, this from 46. Wing the holder, got the distance, and he splits it. He's got that girl dad power, and San Antonio now leads by 6. Cole, what do you got?
Is that girl dad power right there?
That's absolutely the girl dad power. Shout out to the family up there.
We talked to him earlier. What felt better, these 3 field goals? That gender reveal yesterday.
That gender reveal for sure. Family comes first, then football.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
It's John Parker Romo. What a day.
Never a doubt. Plenty of distance from 46 yards. He's been a huge difference maker for the offense, for the Brahmas team today. I mean, really, the offense has kind of stalled multiple times in the red area, and he's bailed them out with some really nice kicks.
.141 left in regulation. It's a 6-point lead. Arlington's offense has been quiet this afternoon. Special teams yardage, but a flag down at the end of that return.
During the return, holding receiving team number 18. 10-yard penalty. It's 1st and 10.
The San Antonio defense has been sensational today. They have made so many plays
Out behind the line of scrimmage. Obviously, the strip of Cliff. It's taken back to the house. The biggest play of the game by a mile. See another big shot delivered as Flint went the wrong way on the handoff, and then Sloter decided to drop back and throw it when he probably should have handed it off, results in a sack. San Antonio team has been really opportunistic on the defensive side.
Drew Plitt 7 of 10 through the air, trying to throw on first down. Gets redirected in the pocket and just avoided the sack by getting past the line of scrimmage.
Right there, obviously, bad mistake by Drew Plitt. You got to get rid of that football. Sacks or short runs kill you in a 2-minute operation.
2nd and 9. No timeouts remaining for the Renegades. Complete to Caleb Van Der Esch, and he takes it to the 42.
Clock stops, obviously, under 2-minute college-style rules here in the XFL, and a nice completion on the scene.
We go.
San Antonio tried to get a defensive sub, didn't have the time.
He's going to come back down here to the bottom, 15 yards, break it right off the sideline. That's where you got to throw it.
Under a minute to play. Coming this way, and his arm got hit, and it'll fall incomplete. Delonte Scott got a hand on it.
Good rush. As tell you what, these tackles have had their hands full with Delonte Scott all game long. Almost makes another big play as he almost hits Plitt on the arm.
Go. Gun double left. Go. Get halfback ram. I'll go.
D lineman for San Antonio. Delonte's twin Mike Scott, number 44 now in at his same position. Flynn setting up the screen. Here's Lenny Brown. Brown's got a first down. And an extra pushing on the edge. And if that's Fulker's, the center, it's going to wipe it off.
No, we got it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have unnecessary roughness.
Okay, hold on. We have a first down.
Correct.
Okay.
After the play.
Yeah.
Unnecessary roughness 64.
64. Okay,
yeah.
so we're still gonna have 1st and 10.
Correct.
Yeah. The result of the play is a first down. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 64. After the 15-yard penalty, it's 1st and 10.
Well, what's it thinking of an offensive lineman in that play?
I mean, first off, you're moving 100 miles an hour, so it's difficult to get 310, 320 pounds to slow down. And just your aggressive nature is just trying to take somebody out. You're not thinking about maybe this is a little bit further out of bounds. It's tough to hit the brakes on that one.
Lost some key yardage. 45 seconds left. Plitt taken down. No timeouts for the Renegades. Another sack. This time it's Drew Beasley. 3rd sack for San Antonio. Half a minute to play.
All go.
Yeah, all go.
3rd and long.
He's got to push it down the field. All go. Ball's got to come out.
Plitt to his running back. 20 seconds left. Davion Smith picks up the first down. 17 seconds left.
Right there, Spike it. Spike it. Kill. That's coach's Spike. You kill the ball into the dirt.
And after all that, the Renegades back in position with 14 seconds left. What can you draw up here?
It's a Hail Mary situation, but the biggest thing, obviously, is the protection. They've struggled already on this drive.
We got first down.
Blocking these pass rushers for San Antonio. So it's a Hail Mary situation. You would try to set up in the middle, roll to your right, and try to throw it. Get chunk yardage play, maybe 15, 20 yards, go Hail Mary, and then you throw maybe an out route or a quarter route. Try to pick up 15 or 16 here.
You gotta hurry. Play clock's at 5.
Let's go. Hey, we gotta go. Daytona.
It's at 1, and they finally get it off. Plitt fires, intercepted. Brahmas with another takeaway. Teddy Adaluse, and San Antonio in a must-win game rides its defense to a 15-9 final. Second pick of the season for Adaluse. 13 seconds left on the clock, but it's academic. Greg, it felt like they rushed it. Let's get down to Cole.
They're telling us to get off the field, Teddy. Tell me how it felt.
That feel good, man. Back-to-back weeks with a pick. I used to play for the Renegades. I'm back home low-key. It's good to be back.
This one's personal.
It ain't personal, it's business. Congratulations. Hey, shout out to my moms, my dad, mama, pops, everybody in Jersey. Shout out to my people at South Beach.
Indeed, it's business because the winner gets an extra grand on their game check.
Just an unfortunate ending there for the Renegades and Drew Plitt. Just not on the same page. You're rushed, having to get there. Line of scrimmage, get set up, get snapped. People aren't on the same page clearly. It results in a game-ending interception.
And going back to Plitt's perspective, it sounded like a play call came in late that he didn't think was a great call. Instead of getting on the ball, they waited, and that turned into a rush when the play clock was low.
It just seemed like they couldn't quite get it communicated fast enough. Just a really disappointing way for a great game to end on a miscommunication between quarterback and wide receiver.
Good job, buddy. Good to see the job.
That's it, bro. Yes, sir.
Cole is with Hines Ward.
Nothing like defense and special teams, huh?
Man, we've been through so much this week, man. Losing our quarterback, Elijah tore his Achilles, man, and we fought like hell, man, just to stay together. We knew how big this game was going to be, man. We knew it was going to come down to the very end, man. I'm just so extremely proud of my guys, man. It's going to be tough.
It's not just this week. You guys, you've gone through multiple offensive linemen, offensive lines. You've had multiple injuries on the defensive side of the football. How have you been able to keep this core continuity together?
Man, they're just a bunch of resilient guys. Just kept buying into what I've been preaching, man. And, you know, it's a new season for us. We said, you know, with 5 games, we're 1-0 right now. We're just going to take it one game at a time and go from there.
Maybe get a quarterback with more than 2 days of practice on his belt.
Hey, both of those guys battled, man. And hats off to Arlington, man. They always going to play their tails off, man. Hard-fought battle. It was just a good game today.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem.
What an effort by San Antonio. Jaquez Patrick even took a few snaps at quarterback. That means they played 3 guys back there today. And Patrick averaged 5.5 yards per carry. Workman's-like effort there. And he's standing by with Katie George.
Thanks, Tom. Jaquez, heck of a game. You let it on the ground. Had to have it. What do you think of the resiliency of this group?
Man, that's just a testament, man. We had to keep fighting. We know we had to get this game, man. One of my teammates went down. Kalen Balaj went down early in the week, man, and I just know I need to step up for the team, man. The line opened up holes all day, and it's just a blessing to get this win.
What was it like? 2 of your quarterbacks go down with injury. You have a new quarterback that you welcome onto the group on Thursday. What was it like playing with 2 of those when you had to have it with such an urgency needed?
Yeah, it's just I mean, dedication and perseverance. You know what I'm saying? Coach was talking all the week about being resilient, and that's what we had to have today. You know, we had 2 unfortunate injuries in practice, back-to-back plays. I've never seen anything like it, but it's just the resilience of this team, and we're going to keep fighting. We're going to fight back, and we're going to make the playoffs, man. That's what we want to do.
What does this win do for the confidence moving forward?
We were already confident, you know what I'm saying? We just wasn't getting the W's on in the win column, you know, so that's the thing right now. We got one. We got to stack and keep stacking, you know, eventually, you know, we'll get to where we want to be.
Congratulations, Jaquez.
Let me tell you about the play of the game. It came from Jordan Williams, who finished his playing career at Baylor 3 years ago. Hadn't taken a meaningful snap until this XFL season. How did he pass the time? Turned himself into an artist after he graduated from Baylor, took Art 1 and 2, and he was artful today. Cole, tell us about Jordan Williams.
Play of the day at picks, scoop and score for 6. Tell us what you saw. Take us through that play first and foremost.
Man, first of all, shout out to Delonte Scott. We had a play where he was supposed to take the dive and we changed our gaps, but he played both, man, and turned around and quarterback. And as soon as I seen the ball come out, pushed him to the side and had to go score, man.
You told us this week about your artwork, something that you got a lot of passion for. You're putting a lot into it. How would you draw that play up?
Oh, man, that's perfection.
Actually, you know what? Here we go. Right here. Take it up. Right there. Just go with it. Tell us what you see, what you want.
Oh, man.
However you want to do it.
Oh, man. That's the biggest one right there.
Wow, look at that.
That's the biggest one right there, man.
Hang it.
Hang it up.
Frame that one.
Absolutely.
Hey, this defense, they've been leaning on you guys for weeks. What is it about this group that has so much continuity and allows you to play the way that you do?
Oh, man, we practice so hard every week. Well, we go out there and try to chase perfection. And along the way, we'll catch excellence. You know, we try to eliminate as many possible MEs as possible, make all tackles as we can, and go out there and just, you know, play our best ball.
Sign it.
My man. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, man. follow me on the ground, man. Hey, appreciate it, bro. My boss.
What's the handle?
Huh? Hey, get here 44.
There you go. Oh, look at that.
Frame it.
My man.
There it is. Congratulations,
bro. Thank you so much.
Frame it and hang it. If you want to see more of Jordan Williams' work, here's just a sampling.
Hey, thank you so much.
He'd already earned his degree, so I had a couple classes I could take while playing, and man, he is talented. Said he prefers charcoal as his favorite medium, and then once he got done, he was able to produce a couple of these. He signed and sold some of his paintings. With the Ace of Spades there with his head coach Hines Ward and the San Antonio Brahmas. The newest addition to this team showed up on Thursday. He's Kurt Bankert. He's with Katie.
Kurt, what were you doing on Wednesday of this week?
I think I was building sandcastles with my wife and daughter at the beach. It's crazy. It's been a crazy week.
So how'd you get the call?
Houston team called me and they asked me if I was still interested in playing. I said, what's the deal? And then they said that San Antonio had a little something going on at quarterback and they were interested in training for me. And just got the details and I was like, all right, when's the next flight? And it kind of strung along a little bit, and then I found out Wednesday night that I was going to be on a flight Thursday morning at 5 a.m. and then it's been a wild week.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So what did Thursday look like for you in terms of getting acclimated with your new team?
Yeah, I got up at 3, got to the airport 4:45, got here, did my physical, met the team out at practice, then had meetings after, and then Friday I just played scout team on Thursday, so just kind of get my arm loose and like running around a little bit. And then Friday split the first team offense reps with Juwan and came out here and tried to do something. It wasn't too pretty, but we got a win, so I'll take it.
Do you think that your quarterback skills are better than your sandcastle building skills?
Maybe not today, but on a normal day, yeah, I do.
You got the win, though. You told me.
The win. I'll take an ugly win over a pretty loss every single day.
What did you learn about your new team in the process of getting this win?
That they're gritty, that they play hard. The defense is really good. The O-line is, like I said, they're gritty, and then we just need more time with the receivers just to get on the same page. And I mean, I have to learn the offense a little bit more and know the route depths a little bit better, and we'll get there. I'm so excited to have a full week of prep and really dive in and then have the game plan catered to me, because it was catered more to Jack, and then he went down on Wednesday or Thursday, so it's been a hodgepodge week, but to get a win, man, I'll take it.
Welcome to the league.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, the under hit. I don't know about the sandcastle building, but here's a look at the standings. Remember, D.C. and Houston tomorrow night to finish the week, and now all of a sudden we're bunched up for that second playoff spot in the South. Brahmas is one game behind the Renegades. They are done with their head-to-head meeting. So here is what remains for each of these two teams. San Antonio goes to 1-5 Vegas. They still have 0-6 Orlando left. And they also have Houston and D.C. If you're going to handicap which of these two teams make the playoffs, where are you going?
I tell you, it is wide open. I mean, this was, of course, a massive win for San Antonio. I think they should be able to handle Orlando, even though Orlando looks like they found a little something, making it difficult on Seattle just yesterday afternoon. But I mean, you look at the schedule, the more manageable schedule is San Antonio. You get 1-5 Vegas versus a 4-2 Seattle for the Arlington Renegades. So San Antonio's in a really good spot, but they're going to have to likely pull an upset against either D.C. or Houston to potentially overtake the Renegades.
Of key for San Antonio, the lone road game remaining against 1-5 Vegas, and then they close with 3 at home in the Alamo Dome. Hines Ward feels right at home here in Arlington. He and his Brahmas pull off the victory. Live look inside the San Antonio locker room. More coming your way from Choctaw Stadium. The Brahmas pulled off a road upset against Arlington.
Hey, he just told me, he goes, they're not dealing with you anymore. Next time you're in a skirmish, they're going to penalize you. He said 64. Well, all of you just cool out. Don't go getting a 15-yarder and screwing us.
Jim, tell Luke to back up. Back. Get down. Get down. Yeah. 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 Good job. Good job, D.
agony of defeat, the thrill of victory, or something like that this afternoon. Yeah. I mean, Hines Ward's reaction shows you how much he valued this win and why it was a must-win for San Antonio.
Yeah, he was emotional all game long. I mean, really, from the beginning of the game, he was emotional about the energy that he was trying to bring in to this matchup. And they played well. I mean, they didn't play great offensively. A lot of things to iron out on that side of the ball. But the defense, man, they continue to be relentless.
Before we went to break, you heard Kurt Benkert talking about the opportunity to build a game plan around his skill set. Could this be a turnaround for San Antonio now that you've got another quarterback in position, but a guy that you can lean on?
I think it's a definite possibility. I mean, Kurt Benkert is a really talented player. He was in college when he was at Virginia and ECU. He's also been a talented player in the NFL. The guy's played 4 NFL seasons, which not a lot of guys have done that. I think he led the preseason in passing pretty much every year that he was in Atlanta. So I would expect him to probably be the guy moving forward, but for Jawan Pass to also have a little bit of a piece of this offense with some type of package, because his running ability does make him unique.
Let's answer that question directly. Let's go to the San Antonio locker room and offensive coordinator Jimmy Johnson.
Well, Coach Johnson, you didn't hear them discussing all the different quarterbacks you've gone through the last 2 weeks. First off, how much sleep are we looking at per night for probably the last 11 days?
Very sleep deprived. Yeah, just trying to come up with a game plan that we feel that both quarterbacks could operate, and I think they did a good job with it.
You had 2 that you wanted to play last week. You lose Reed Sinnett. You kind of have to dial the plan back. You come in today with a quarterback that got into your team on Wednesday. The difficulty with that to be able to install, but you found success. What can you build off what you saw today?
Well, I think they did a great job, both of them, especially since we had 2 guys that hadn't played for us all season. And we just want to build off the positive things that we had this week in the game. And the biggest thing is everybody kept fighting.
And it sounded like, especially when Kurt was in the game, a little extra communication. I mean, how much of an advantage was it to have those headsets and to let them go a little bit longer on every snap?
Yes, it's a big help for us, because especially when you got somebody in there with Kurt being new, we had opportunity to talk him through some of the plays, but he was comfortable with most things, but some things that he weren't comfortable with, I was able to talk to him through it.
Congrats, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
San Antonio wins this game without scoring an offensive touchdown, and once again with these 2 teams on the field, the under hits. Who saw that one coming?
Well, what is that now? The under was 2-0 today for both teams, I suppose, right? So that would mean that they are now 10-2 on the under for both these 2 teams. So let me just tell America that Tom Hart will probably be playing the under.
There's a chance.
Moving forward, because it's now become a very obvious trend.
And with the winnings, I can treat everybody to dinner at the airport tonight on our way out of town.
I would not expect that from you, so that would be very much appreciated.
Changes in the air, though. They changed quarterbacks. They played 3 different guys at that position today. What about Bob Stoops in Arlington? Sense of urgency there?
I thought they did some good things in the second half offensively. The turnovers are obviously the big key for them. When they can create them, they're deadly. When they have them, they're problematic naturally. So that's really, with Arlington, it's all about ball security, both for them and against them, and they got to figure out their quarterback situation, because I don't think the platoon is something that you can do long term.
Don't forget, there's 1 game left in this XFL weekend. It's tomorrow night, Monday night on ESPN2, the division leaders, Houston and DC, 7 o'clock on ESPN2. That's going to be the game of the year to this point, maybe a preview of our XFL championship. What a thriller here today. San Antonio wins it with defense and takes it away late in the game. Greg McAuliffe, Katie George, Tomahawk. So long from Arlington, now except from the West Coast. Stay tuned for local news and ABC World News over most of these ABC stations.